Hello guys, welcome to my this video, and in this Angular tutorial just I will discuss about how can grade the route parameter value in different component. Like guys, here you can see in my Visual Studio Code editor I have opened app routing.module.ts file, and this is main routing. I hope you know about app routing, okay, and the app component.html and app component.ts file, and that's also the our main component where we generate Angular project, or you can say it when we create a new Angular project. So that time app routing module, app component.html, app component.ts, that's we get by default. Okay, so here instead of app component you can open the another component also, but here I have opened app component, and here I have opened a home component and home component.ts file. Okay, so instead of home component you can open the another component also if you want. And guys, main thing is just I will give you the basic idea what is the route parameter value. So that idea I will just give you. That is guys, first of all, here in the routing module you can see I have created a route for our home component. This component route I have created here. You can see when the path is blank, so that time it will be open home component, and when the path is home, so that time it will be open the home component also. And guys, here I am just assuming you know about routing, okay, and if you don't know what is routing, how to create routing, so you can watch my particular tutorial and then you can watch this video, otherwise you will get the confused. Okay guys, so guys, here the route is, you can see when the path is blank and when the path is home, so that time it will be open home component. So I will show you the in browser. Here you can see when the path is blank means just simply localhost 4200, and this is our local server, so that I have to be right. But after that I haven't write any name, any path, so after that it's opening home component. And if I set the path is also home after localhost 4200, so that time if I refresh, so you can see it's opening home component, because in the routing I have said when the path is also home, so that time it will be open the home component also. But if I write the path instead of home any other thing, you can see this one, so it will not be open any component, because in that path there is no route for the component, so that's why it's opening blank. Okay, but if I write only localhost 4200 blank path, so that time it will be open home component, because you can see I have said. Or also if I write the home, so it will be open home component also. You can see now if I refresh, so you can see it's opening home component because the path is blank. Or if I write home, so it will be open the home component also. So here the routing is clear, I hope. Okay, and guys, now here I will just show you the parameter routing. Like guys, here you can see I have written the path is home, so that time it will be open home component, and with this home I can write the parameter also. Like how to write parameter, just you have to be write the slash and colon, and then you have to be write the parameter name. Like I will write the parameter name is name. Okay, and this is not a a path name. Like home is the path name, but now name is not a path name. If I write instead without colon, so that time home is the path name, so that time if you write home slash name, so it will be open home component. Like if I show here, if I write home slash name, you can see it will be open home component, because now home slash name is the path name. But here I will create name is not a path name, I will create a parameter like colon name, so that means name is now a parameter, and here you have to pass the value of this name parameter. Like if I save, and now if I write the path is home slash name, so you can see name is now the value. Like here you can you don't have to be pass the name also here, because name is now parameter, name is not a path. So instead of name in the route you can pass any value of this name. Like here I can pass my channel name, that is creative developer. Okay, so it will be open home component, because creative developer is the value of what, that is name, because name is not a path name. So here instead of name in a route you can pass any value. and that value will be name's value. Okay, but home you have to be right, because home is a path name, so you cannot change the name of this home. But in the name is the parameter, so we know when we write the parameter, so we can pass the parameter value. So name, you don't have to be write the same word that is name, you can pass any value that will be denotes name's value. Like here you can see I have passed the creative developer, so that means name parameter value is creative developer. But instead of home you cannot pass any value, because home is the path name. Here if you write anything, so that will not be denotes as a home value, because home is not a parameter, home is the path name. If I write anything and if I refresh, so you can see it's showing the blank page, because home is not a parameter. So that's why home path you have to be right. After that name, here you can pass any value. So it's clear, I hope. And like here, same way I will pass another parameter, that is age. Save, and now I will show you. So first of all, localhost 4200, and then I have to be write the parameter name is home, that is, and here you can see the value of this name, because you can see here first of all the parameter is name and after that age. So the value of name is I will pass, that is creative developer, that's my channel name. And now age, here you can see age is the parameter, so here I have to pass the value of this age, that I will pass 26, and refresh. So you will find it's opening home component, so that is actually parameter value. And guys, suppose I am facing a scenario, that is I have to be get the parameter value of this name. You can see name and age, like name is creative developer and age is 26, so these are the parameter value. So suppose here I need to get this parameter value, so how I can do that? So in this video just I will discuss. Okay, so first of all guys, here I have passed the name and age is the parameter, but here I'm passing the static value, that is name, creative developer, and age is 26. So first of all here I will pass the dynamic way that value. Okay, how can do that? So in the app component.html file, just I will create a button. Okay, so here I will write button type is button. So here you can open another component and click. So when I will click this button, so that time the parameter value I will pass. So I will show you how can do that. So here I will write the button method name, that is params pass. Okay, parenthesis, and the button name I will write param value pass, like this. So I will copy this method name from here, and in the ts file just I will write this method name. Here you can see like this. Okay, so this is app component, so I will save, and just I will show. Here you can see the button is created. Okay, so this one I will write inside this container, so it will be looks better, and that video may be long, but you can learn something. Container, and inside this container just I will cut this button and I will paste, save, and here you will find the button will be here. Okay, so now guys, first of all here the path is blank, so it will be open the home component also. But if I write the different path, so you can see it's not opening home component, but the app component, its main component, so the button is showing, but the home component text is not showing. Okay, so now if the path is blank, so that time you can see it's a home component. So now guys, when I will click this button, so that time it will be redirect to home component, and I will set the parameter value also. Like how? Just in that method in ts file, here I have to be first of all import route. So here I will write router like this. Okay, and here you can see it's already imported, and now here I have to be create a instance for this router in our constructor. So here I will write private router, that is this router. Okay, so now this router's instance is this one, and now here I will write this dot this router. Okay, so this router dot navigate, and I hope you you know how to create the navigate actually. So if you don't know, so you can watch my particular tutorial also. So in this navigate, just here I will create the route, that is home, and here just I will change this one, parenthesis square bracket, this one home, and that means when I will click this button, so the router will be navigate to home component, and here I will pass the value of our name and age. Like name is here I will pass the value, okay, name is creative developer, and here I will pass the age is 26. So now value I will pass from this component, like I will save, and then it will be clear to you. So first of all, you can see the path is blank, so it's opening home component also, and the button, because this is our app component and app is main component, so every time we can see the value of app component, so that's why I'm getting the button and also home component, okay. And if I click this param value, so you will see the URL is changed. You can see the URL is home and the creative developer and the 26, and it's also redirect to our home component, because here in the routing I have passed name and age parameter, and in the TS file the name value is creative developer and age value is 26. But here if I pass any other value like YouTube, the channel type is YouTube, but this parameter for the this YouTube I didn't pass any parameter, so that time you will find it will not redirect to our home component, so it will be more clear to you. So if I click this button again, so first of all just I will remove this one, and here if I see it's okay. So now if I click this button, so you can see it's happened nothing, because here the YouTube parameter, YouTube is the value, but I didn't pass any parameter for this YouTube. But here if I pass like again another parameter, that is channel, so that time you will find it will be redirect to here in this URL. So you can see home, creative developer, age 26, and the channel is YouTube, like this. So I can pass the parameter from here, and if you want to pass this parameter dynamic way, so you can pass a variable, like just for one I'm showing, like here you can pass name is the variable and type is string, and just here you can write the name, that is creative developer, like this, and that this name you can pass instead of here like this dot name, like this way you can pass also. So here you have to be write this one outside this string. So how can do that? Just here you have to be write like this and plus like this, and this one is a plus and slash is the string, so you can pass like this way, and plus, and this I'm sending a string format, so like this. So I can pass like this way. The name is now not a string, because here I have defined the name, so this name I have to be write outside this one, so that time it will be denotes as a variable, not a string value, okay. So like this way you can pass, so that I'm showing for you. And now I will remove this one, refresh, you can see, and if I click, so you can see name value is passing like this, creative developer. So like this way you can pass. And now our main motive is how can get the value of this parameter, and that I will get in a different component in our home component, okay. So guys, first of all, I hope it's a clear now, and if you have any doubts, you can write in comment and I will try to solve your doubt. And guys, if you don't know about the route and parameter route, so that time you can watch the particular tutorial about that, and after that you can come this video. And here I have just given the basic idea, okay. And now guys, here the main thing is in this video, that is I have to get the value of this parameter, what I have passed in this routing name, a channel, and in the TS file just am sending the value of this parameter, that is name is creative developer, age is 26, and the channel is YouTube. So this value how I can get, because I have passed here, so I don't know what is the value. This value may be changed, but how can get the value when the value will be changed, or the value will be this one. And now guys, I will show how to get the parameter value. Like parameter value means this one for the name value, and the 26 is for age, and the YouTube is for channel value. So this how can get the in different component. Different component means here I'm using home component HTML and home component .ts file. If you want to get the parameter value like any other component, so you can open that instead of home component. And guys, if you want to pass the value of this parameter from any other component, so here I am using app component, but if you want to pass the parameter value from any other component, so you can open that and you can do the same thing like button. And when I will click the button, so that time I will pass the parameter value. You can do from another component also. So here I'm using app component and home component. Okay, so now guys, in the home component, just in the ts file, I will show how you can get the parameter value. So for that, here I have to be import the two thing. Okay, the two thing is that is also import, and here first one is activated route. Okay, this one. So here you can see the spelling, that is A is the capital for activated route and R is the capital, and it's coming from Angular router. Okay, and here the another thing that I have to be import, that is param map, this one. Okay, so you can see P is the capital and M is the capital of param map. So that's clear. And now guys, I have to be create the instance for this activated route, because this is the syntax. Okay, so now guys, in the app component.ts file, I had created the instance for this router which I had imported here. How to create the instance? In the constructor, just we write private, and the variable name you can say it, or someone call it instance name. Actually it's a called instance name. Okay, not a variable name. So you have to be write the instance name, and for what you want to create the instance, like I want to create the instance for router, so that I have to paste here. So same way I will create the instance for this activated route. So I will copy this one, and in the constructor I will write private and instance name, that is route. Instance name guys, you can write anything as per your choice. Instead of route you can write your name also, that's depend on you. But here for the relevant name you have to be right, and I will suggest that. So that's why I have written the instance name is route here. Okay, and now guys, here the main thing, whatever parameter value I have passed in our app component.html, that is name is creative developer, age is 26, and the channel is YouTube, and the parameter that I passed in routing, again I'm showing, that is name, age and channel, and the value I had passed from app component, you can see here, and that value I will get in home component. You can get the same component also, but here I am using the different component. Okay, and now guys, here the thing what I am going to write, so that thing you can write in your constructor here also, but here I am writing in ng in it. So the thing is, that is this dot route. Route means this one, and this route I have created a instance for this activated route. So this dot route dot param map, this one. So here you can see the P is a small letter and M is the capital. So don't be confused. Here the param map is P is capital and M is capital also. But here you can see that is P is small and M is capital. Okay, param map dot subscribe parenthesis, again parenthesis, and here I have to be create an instance for this param map. So first of all I will copy, and here instance name, that I will write P. Okay, P colon this one, and now here I will write the fade arrow function. Okay, so now guys, here first of all I will get the value of name. So here I can write a variable, that is var name. This is the variable equals to here this P. Okay, P dot get like this, and here I have to be write the parameter name. So P dot get, and here the parameter name was in the routing, you can see name, age and channel. So first of all name. So I will go to the home component.ts file, again this name. Okay, and now here I will write the another variable, that is age, and here I will write p dot get, and the parameter name was h, like this. And the another is channel. The variable name you can write as per your choice. In this variable, just I'm storing the parameter value, name value, age value, and the channel value. But here you can write any variable name as per your choice. P dot get, and the parameter name was channel, like this. So now if I print name, age, and channel, so you will get the parameter value like console.log. So in the console.log, here first of all, if I write name colon, just plus, not colon, and here I will write this name variable. Okay, and here I will write plus, and here I will write that is age plus, and I will write the variable this age. Okay, this one, and here I will write plus and channel, and here I will write plus, that is channel, and this one, and here I will create space like this way, so it will be easy to understand. And here I will create also a space like this. So now save. This one I will show you in browser. Okay, so I have to open the console also. So guys, here you can see I have opened the console, and now if I click this button, so in the URL you can see the value of the parameter, and that I printed in console also in our home component.ts file, so that I will get in console. So click, you can see the name value is creative developer, and the age is 26, and YouTube is channel. So here in the console I'm getting the same thing, because in the home component I have printed, first of all I'm getting the parameter value like this way, and that I have printed. Okay, so these are the parameter name which I have passed in routing, like name, age, and channel. These are the parameter name I have passed inside this parenthesis. Okay, and these are the variable name. So the variable name you can write anything, like instead of name you can write a variable name. So in the console I will print a, you will find the same thing. Okay, so these are the variable name you can pass, but this one is the parameter name, whatever you will pass here, so that you have to be pass here. Okay, I hope it's clear. And now guys, here the same way you can see I'm getting in console. So this is the main thing. And guys, sometimes we face a scenario like we are to pass data, some data via URL like this. There I am passing the data via URL in our app component, so sometime we need that. Okay, so when we pass the data via URL, so it's also needed, that is to get the value of the parameter. So that I'm getting here, you can see like in our home component how I have shown here, like this way we can get the value of the parameter, and this is very important thing. Okay, so guys, I hope it's clear, and if you find this video is helpful, so guys, don't forget to like this video, and also you can subscribe my channel and press the notification bell icon to get more update.